And that fateful day has arrived. If I can get this thing to stay put. I'm actually breaking out the tripod for this, and I don't know how it's going to hold. Yes, the 350, the new one with the smooth saucer. We're going to bust it open and see what's in here. Every time. This is one big box. Cut down the reflections there. See, slightly different artwork from the Alex Ross thing. We'll put right here. Nice picture there. And there. Reflective shot here. And at the top end. All the usual propaganda on the back here and all the wonderful things you're going to find inside. So let's just get to it. So get rid of this stuff here. Oh. Well, as a contrast, I just picked up the 50th anniversary of the 18-inch kit last night. And the only exciting thing about that is you got the stand. So here, ladies and gentlemen, your updated paint guide. Here's the focus there, I guess. Looks pretty straightforward here. I'm not going to try, others I think by now have gone through the whole rigmarole. All the different colors up top. So let's put that aside. And start delving in here. The clear parts, let's see, we got lower center dome here, I guess. That'll be like the bridge dome. Some windows and some other parts. It's always interesting when you get an Enterprise kit that for the first time in God knows how long, you actually got to read the directions. As I've said on various things, that the 18-inch kit, I'm sure most of us here can literally build the thing blindfolded. In fact, I may just call my own bluff and do that one time just for giggles and grins. There's a dark thing. That, of course, we painting, doing chrome on that. Says, I'm not busting up any mirrors, okay? It's fine if you got a thing about a foot across like the original thing, but no. Authenticity has its limits. And I guess part of the shuttle bay and the doors. Yeah, it's an interesting feeling looking at some of these, this ship we have known intimately for going on 50 some years and looking at parts and I have no idea what this is. What is that part there? Okay, it looks like, there's the bridge and other pieces, parts of the neck, and there's the pylons. And the deflector. Now I'm thinking I may not actually try and not paint part of this. As you got, depending on how this thing looks with a gloss coat. I think I've found a reason to buy the saucer by itself, the replacement saucer, to practice on. Try out various painting techniques on it and see how it works. So can you get away with just doing a gloss coat and a thing and just going with the otherwise bare plastic? Big little secondary hole here. And further in here, more clear. There's your Brassard domes, inner and outer. And here's the impulse bit on the end here. And what is this? Homing beacon, I guess. And there's a little nubbin for the bot with a little lower sensor dome on the thing. For a long time, none of us even knew it was there. And of course, the ubiquitous Polar Lights dome stand. And ample nacelles. And that'll be the only time I quote JJ Trek. Let's get a look at these here. Yes, no patience. Flip these around and voila. This looks like for interior of the shuttle bay there. Lovely tan things for under the nacelles up at the thing. Got 3 different view screens for the bridge. One of them's got Baylock, one's a Klingon, and then one's a Romulan ship. And of course the shuttlecraft stuff here. You can. Looks like New Galileo or Columbus. And pretty straightforward. You got one impulse thing up here and the other one over here. Got to fit them in somehow, I guess. And these, I don't know what the hell they are, because the Enterprise did not have escape pods. Again, part of the thrill of like you got a model you followed since infancy, and you have no idea what these parts are. Put this out. The directions. Again, pretty straightforward, as is the Polar Lights way. And it's like straight ahead or off to the side, what you pick. You know, don't ask us; it's your choice, your model. I've already made my opinion quite clear over the years, and still have the scars to prove it. So, like I said, I think the general plan, from my standpoint, spray paint the interior black, then white. Black for the light block, and then white to scatter all the light in there. Like I said in the previous video, not a fan of silver or metallic thing, because you're not scattering the light, you're just reflecting it back at the thing, and that's not where your viewer is. They're outside. They want, so they want to scatter the light towards them, Now, how much of this is going to work, I don't know. Because I'm already figuring I'm probably not going to put the shuttle bay in there if I can avoid it. Might have it off to the side as a little standalone diorama. If you can we'll find out if you can actually fit the secondary hull together properly without the. And there's how the nacelles go on there, and they're in this. Yeah, I'm surprised about the section of brass on there, because I'm pretty sure some of the pictures it looks definitely silver, but aluminum or something. So, and of course shuttlecraft. Even simpler to put together than the original. Okay, and then of course we got the big assembly here. And they even tell you, instead of trying to figure this out for yourself, they actually tell you how big a block to put on there. In the old 18-incher, you had to figure it out for yourself. And of course the decals thing, no, that is over on the paint guide. So I'm going to go ahead and do the obligatory rough, dry fit and see how it holds together. Hold on there. Okay, and here's what we got here. If it wasn't for the mass of this thing, this would almost be a snap kit. No. Just a little bit of tape here and there gets things held together. And this is one freaking huge model. In fact, I'd say it wouldn't be too hard to actually do effects work with this sucker. And the usual, here's the old 18-inch thing right next to it for comparison, so get an idea what kind of size we're dealing with here. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway, so this is it. Oh, and the surface of the saucer, very smooth. You don't get any of the toothiness that people report about. And, of course, no lines. I also didn't notice any template like apparently the replacement saucer comes with, so you're kind of on your own on lining up the decals. So, well, no worse than none. Because this is the repop from round 2 the past few years with no grid line. So you're kind of screwed there too. But I guess with them, I don't know. But yeah, one of the nature of this kit is the parts only go together one way. Unlike this thing, where you can put it together wrong all kinds of ways. So this one, the nacelles go together one way. The struts only go together one way. So there's no chance of mixing them up by accident. And again, this is one freaking huge model. Should be a lot of fun. And that should do it. Now I'm just going to take it, put this down and put the lighting kit inside here. And then one day, hopefully someday soon, I'll be able to put this together and have some fun. So.